DJ, bomb them, never stop. I know, you know. God know, I'm on the go. But bad man, I try to stop me though. I know, I'm on the go. Yeah, told me all coming up off the show. Yeah, I'm so special, so special. That's why boy, I pray me for girl and them a chase like petal. Thank Jah. I'm so special, so special. Tell them me no fear, two-face expression. Guy for no dirty mouth can't chase nor they tell me hear them shot. And I say them on me head pan black but cool it red pan that you better. Help poor people with them bed pan black. SSC a dirty heart you a got from that seat. Now them a say me mark and each time walk them say me walk fit. Them lock me down and me can't forget. God Jehovah did a guide me, say me nah regret. Yeah, I'm so special, so special. That's why them a pray me for girl and them a chase like special. But I'm so special, so special. Tell them me no fear, two-face expression. Life no dirty mouth can't chase nor they tell the same thing. Jack cast even at the swine for. In pharmacy too much that them blind for. One plate of food them sell out mankind for. Yes you have your answer with the bag of bad man. Besides take them dirty work so them want me shine for. Biggie them what them a mix me in a for. Are the same thing. Rise him 9 for every dirty work, Jah shall show them a sign for. Cause Jah make me special, and so special. That's why them a pray with the girl and them a chase like petal. But Jah, I'm so special, so special.
It's the home of the Heat here in Miami as 2K Sports brings you today's action live. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. The Dallas Mavericks, they come in off the loss. Back to Burks. Gafford with the steal. Durant inside. Out to Thompson. The tray. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now Irving, following Alec Burks' three-point attempt. Pass to Marshall. Outside Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Thompson misses.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Here's Ware. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Outside Irving. Good on the bucket.
And making the most of that inside opening. That's almost too easy for Kyrie.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Miami. It's a three-point game. And they'll keep possession. Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Durant. Out to Thompson. Fires from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Thompson's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Mavs.
Love watching Klay Thompson and that easy stroke of his.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him.
Those three-pointers off the mark. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat, trailing by 4. And the layup is good.
Well, if this is a physical contest, Adebayo is going to win out.
Now Irving. On the wing, Thompson. Shoots from 12. And it's Thompson again missing.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Now here's Adebayo. Has to Ware. Works for 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Here's Irving. Right side Durant. Lets it go with a 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
I don't know how you get out and disrupt Kevin Durant on that catch and shoot.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to talk to his guys. The Heat trailed by 5. Up again. Rebound by Marshall. KD looking around. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And some changes here for the Mavericks. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Mavericks leading by 5. 18 feet out. And he knocks down the jumper.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Higgins outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Wiggins getting the space and then does not hesitate before firing that one.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, DA is a two-way threat. Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
Ware, no good. Dallas leading by 5. Pass to Washington. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Tyler Hero picks one up.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Man with it. Headed now by Anderson. Martin with the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
.43 seconds left to play here in the first. Down low. Here's Robinson. And the layup falls.
Robinson doing some work inside at 6'7". He could do that.
Here's the screen. Pass to Jackson Davis. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And here is Robinson. He's covered by Washington. 6 to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Man with it. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They have made it very... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Here's Post. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 9-point game. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Outside Robinson. Anderson the screen. To the paint. Rebound by Marshall.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Irving. To the middle. Here's Post. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Hero. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
Timeout, timeout.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. teams deciding to change it up. It feels like every season, Brent, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference, you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. That's where you take advantages of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in, and the basket is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And now Irving pushing it up, no one back to stop him. And the shot is good. Irving's got the lead up to 13 now for Dallas.
Using his defense to generate offense. Once Irving swipes it, he's capable of taking it all the way himself.
Here's Hero. Misses and the dry spell continues. Now the Mavericks with it. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Hero attacking. Anderson outside. Again, the miss by the Heat. Mavericks leading by 13. Durant in the corner. Back to Irving. Irving double team. To the inside. Durant going to work inside.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And always hovering around the 50-40-90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
Shakes him, rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Shots good by Hero.
The Hero comes into the game in attack mode, going right at the defense off the dribble.
Irving drives in. On the wing, Thompson. Off target from three-point range.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Thompson's got 9.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. The Heat trailed by 16. Burks looking around. And here's Adebayo. Over Durant. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Adebayo's got his second basket of the night.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
KD with it. Out defended by Adebayo.
Fantastic look from Durant. Such an underrated playmaker.
Wiggins in the post. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The three-pointer, no good.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Marshall with the steal. Inside. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, Irving is an excellent facilitator. He's going to have those big openings. He'll take advantage.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter. I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
The shot's good from Christie.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
To stop the run, the shot by Adebayo, no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team.
Several teams changing it up here.
Everyone, show them some support.
A difficult situation for Miami. Kicks it out to Hero. Over Christie. The 19-footer is on the money. Hero's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, quite simply, Hero is on the court for one reason. That is to make buckets. He does that well.
Pass to Martin. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Mavericks leading by 23. Let's find out the news on Andrew Wiggins. David, what's the update?
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Heat. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. And as you can see, he's already back on the court. How about that, Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Pass to Burks. From downtown, buries it from three-point range.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're going to grind it out.
This team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big three, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle accountability and will consistently be about their culture.
Back to Mitchell. The shot off that time. Mavericks leading by 22. Pass to Gafford. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Now, man, 5 to shoot. Can't cash in from the high post.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on project big men, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project, and certainly Miami was able to do that. You have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night.
Hard to tell coming out of college what it was that Bam Adebayo was going to hang his hat on offensively. But for sure, you knew relentless effort was going to be part of his game.
Burks with the steal.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
Mavericks leading by 20. To the paint. Dallas moving it around. From the arc. Christie can't make it.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And so it's Dallas with it. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Pass to post. Knocks it loose. Here's Wiggins. Martin with it. And Burks picks him up defensively. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. For Dallas, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
When you think of Caleb Martin, Brent, what comes first to your mind?
I think energy, Kevin, for me. I mean, Caleb is always out on the floor on both ends, just putting pressure, whether he's running in transition, attacking the basket, spotting up and finding space in the half court. The guy plays with a ton of confidence and wants to contribute.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. For Miami, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
Good on the second free throw. Every team eventually goes through a coaching change, Brent, and how jarring is that when it happens, for instance, in midseason?
Well, Kevin, it can be pretty devastating for some teams, but for other teams, that change could be refreshing. And a lot of times, if the coach has had a longer tenure with the team, you can feel like a fish out of water with a new voice coming in.
Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Adebayo's got 8 points.
And he is no stranger to physical basketball. Adebayo has to deal with plenty of contact down low.
Here's post. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Elite passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Substitutions for your Heat.
3 from the inbound. Rebounded by Gafford.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Now in the game, number 55.
Heat on offense. To the middle. Wiggins in the post. That one, no good.
Well, with him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Pass to post. The shot, no good. Good D by Anderson. Here's Ware. And here's Anderson. Baseline J on the way. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Washington with it. Now defended by Wiggins. And then Washington with the dunk.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Robinson left side. No good on the 3. Down low. Here's Washington. It's hauled in by Hero. Anderson outside. From outside the arc. That shot off.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
The dunk with the foul on top of it. So strong.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. To the middle. They need this. Jovic, no good. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Here's Christie, and that one good. Christie's got 5 points now in the quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
Pass to KD. And here's Marshall from the arc. The rebound by Anderson. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, Hero. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. Miami again turning it over.
Substitution on the court.
.11 seconds left in the third. Now, here is Irving. Got it up. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks out there all by themselves. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And here are the Heat now. Pass to Jovic. Here's Anderson. Stolen by Durant. Stolen by Hero. Lets the three fly. They grab their own miss. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
Number 13, Bam Adebayo.
Here's Irving. Pass to Thompson. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Craig, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
And here are the Heat now. Pass to Love. Mavericks with the rebound. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Inside, Jackson Davis.
Well, Kevin Durant showing off that within this offensive scheme, he has the ability to set up his teammates.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
And the shot goes in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Love, high post. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Robinson, just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. It's been all Mavericks. Thompson in the corner. There's the triple. Goes back up. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. And Love's got the ball here for Miami. Robinson misses. To the paint. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
To the inside. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's Hackett. And nothing is falling for him right now.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
In transition, here comes Miami. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Jovic. It's good. Jovic has got his first bucket of the night.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
On the wing, Thompson fires the 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Shots good by Hero.
And this is simply what Hero does, finding and making shots.
Pass to Durant. 3-pointer. And it's Miami with the rebound. There's Hero with the 3. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Now you have to be mindful of Hero's range. He can absolutely burn you from outside.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Outside, Hero. No good from outside. Here's Dallas. Right side, Irving. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. To the paint. KD draws the double. And Jackson Davis gets it to go.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he... No doubt. How about Kevin Love taking it out on the rim a little bit there?
From Tyler Hero.
On the wing, Irving. Inside. Love grabs the board. To the middle. Here's the break. And a missed layup.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
David, do you have any news on the update on Kyle Anderson's injury?
Guys, I was able to speak with the head athletic trainer for the Heat about his status. He told me that the injury appears to be a strained Achilles. Unfortunately, they've ruled him out for tonight and likely for the foreseeable future. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
Yeah, we always think about when players go down, how terrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well and hope he's on the floor quickly.
Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Mavericks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Man gets the bucket.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Offensive rebound. Wiggins from outside. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. It's been all Mavericks. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Daniel Gafford.
There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Screen by Gafford. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were